old. Clara stood amidst a sea of half-packed boxes, her 1 meter 75 frame stretching toward the ceiling. With her blonde hair glowing and a restless energy in her steps, she realized the campus walls had grown too small for her dreams. For Clara, a degree was just a piece of paper. True wisdom was waiting out there, beyond the palm trees. Across the room, Leo was meticulously cleaning the lens of his vintage film camera. He was an Italian photographer with an eye for the invisible moments. Beside him, Mina, a culinary enthusiast with a sharp wit, was frantically highlighting a guidebook. She wasn't looking for museums. She was hunting for the best street food in the state. Together, they were the perfect trio for a grand escape. Malibu is just the beginning, Clara declared, her finger tracing a jagged line down the coast on a giant map. Leo leaned in, his mind already framing the shots of the Pacific horizon. They weren't just planning a day trip, they were drafting a manifesto of youth. Every mile of the Pacific Coast Highway felt like a promise of something new. Down in the parking lot, Mina was strategically cramming bags of snacks into the back of an old, battered Jeep. Clara laughed as she helped toss a final oversized pillow into the trunk. The engine gave a guttural growl, a sound of mechanical defiance against the quiet academic morning. They were leaving the City of Angels behind for a taste of salt and wind. As they hit the highway, the salty breeze caught Clara's blonde hair, whipping it into a golden halo. She gripped the steering wheel, feeling the vibrations of the road beneath her palms. The sheer height of the cliffs and the vastness of the blue water made her feel small, yet more alive than she had ever been in a classroom. They arrived at the Malibu cliffs, where the land falls sharply into the crashing surf. Leo hopped out before the car had fully stopped, his camera already clicking to capture the raw power of the ocean. Mina stood at the edge of the overlook, shielding her eyes from the glare and sniffing the air for the telltale scent of grilled fish and lime. They found the legendary food truck perched on a precarious ledge. The aroma of sizzling mahi-mahi and fresh cilantro was intoxicating. Clara and Mina joined the line of sun-kissed surfers, their bare feet tucked into the warm gravel. "Trust me," Mina whispered. "These tacos are the soul of the West Coast." Leo didn't eat immediately. He was too busy capturing the way the afternoon light hit the condensation on their soda cans. He moved with a quiet grace, finding art in the messy, beautiful reality of their journey. To him, Clara wasn't just his friend. She was the protagonist of a story that was only just beginning to unfold. Finally, they sat on the sand, the fish tacos tasting of spice and the sea. Clara listened as Leo spoke of his dreams of capturing the light in the canyons of Arizona and the neon of New York. The world felt enormous, yet within their reach. In that moment, surrounded by crumbs and laughter, the bond between the three of them felt unbreakable. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the Malibu sky in shades of bruised purple and burning orange, Mina leaned her head on Clara's shoulder. Clara looked out at the fading light and made a silent vow. This wasn't just a trip to the beach. This was the first step of a journey that would take her across every state line, chasing the horizon until she found herself.